Hi guys, this is Navdeep from Delhi Immigration Services. Today we have Ms. Pritha with us, who got the Canada study visa after two refusals and with 53 percentage and a program change as well. So we're just gonna talk to her and see how her overall profile is and how she has become a successful candidate. Ms. Pritha, first of all, many congratulations to you, ma'am. Great
Thank you so
success.
much.
Yeah, great news. And can you take us through your academic background, your percentage, and your
Right.
experience, ma'am? Yeah.
Yeah, so I did BCom honors in accounting and finance. And my percentage was not that great in graduation. So that was one of the issues, I think, why I got a refusal. And secondly, then I had some experience as well. I did internship, marketing internship. So I wanted to shift to marketing because my specialization was in accounting and finance. So
Right.
I wanted to shift to marketing and pursue marketing. So I started an internship. I did two internships on marketing, like in the year 2020 till the year 2020, and one in 2021. And then I was doing a job as a social media marketing associate for around 8 months, during which I got my visa. So that is basically yeah, that is basically what my background is right now.
Yeah, so you previously also applied for a program, and can I ask how the previous applications were prepared and who's helped you to do it? And can you just shed some light?
Yeah, so there we had a consultant. I went to a consultant. Basically, a lot of my friends around me were also planning to go to Canada, who actually went to Canada when I was getting my refusal. So that was again a very demotivating phase of my life. But again, I went to a consultant. It's a very renowned consultant, so they only helped me, apply for colleges and everything. So
Right.
they applied to Seneca for me, and I got approved from Seneca. I got an offer letter from Seneca.
Right.
And as for like profile and everything, so basically I wanted to do something around the lines where I can be a marketing manager or a project manager or something, like project manager around those lines. So they suggested that I go for marketing management, since that falls. But then I again saw the modules and everything. So I was like, I've already learned those things because I did BCom already. So we have marketing and e-commerce and BCom as well. So there were certain things that I already had learned, and I had also gained experience, throughout. So I had an idea about all of those things. It would be like a repetition, but again, I trusted them because they are the consultants, they know better. So I
What,
applied.
yeah,
Mhm.
I'm sorry to interrupt. So, what do
No
you
problem.
think were the reasons for the refusal, according to you, ma'am, throughout what you may have learned?
So I believe, firstly, I because of my marks, that I feel like when I applied, I should have given a proper explanation in the SOP, which was not there. I had no idea that I had to explain my marks in the SOP, which was also not told to me because this was my first time applying. So that was one of the reasons I think that stuck out. Also, another reason is because there was no career progression. So when I was applying for marketing management and they have seen that I've done BCom honors and then I have experience in marketing, so the question arises as to what am I aiming at? If I am doing the same thing again, then how is it a progression in career? So
Right.
I think these two reasons were the main reasons why. Also, when I applied for the for the visa, I was not employed at that point. So I think the level of establishment also plays a role in that. My
Yeah.
employment status also plays a role in that. So
Yeah.
these were some of the reasons I think, which were tackled by you, which I understood, and then we applied, and then again, I got my visa.
Right. You beautifully mentioned all these 3 points. Definitely the current employment situation and the
Yeah.
career progression and explanation about the the low percentage.
Hmm.
And yeah, these were definitely the reasons. And I think after discussion, we sort of discussed that it would be great if we can start working, and then
Yes.
other things can definitely be taken care of. Anyway, this time you applied for project management at which college, ma'am?
Conestoga College. Yeah.
Conestoga, right? Conestoga, and you got the visa in the very first attempt. So, how much time it took for you this time to get the visa comparatively, ma'am? But now, I think the timelines were not that long.
No, it was very shocking for me because we applied, I think, on the 2nd of February,
Uh,
and I was throughout I was tensed. I was like, if it's 3 months, then how will I go in May and have to wait? And I think on the 20th of February I got my decision. So it was like not even 20 days time. So it was very very fast this time,
yeah,
the
yeah.
timeline.
And were you confident when we applied that you would get it, or were you prepared that okay, even if it doesn't work, that's fine, I'm prepared, we'll try again?
Mm, So fear was always there in the back of my mind because people who have faced rejections, they know that you always think of something or the other. So
Yeah,
when you go through YouTube and you see those negative videos and you're like, if this happens to me, what will happen? So obviously there was a fear in my head that what if it doesn't work out? What will I do? But
yeah,
then again, when you have put in the work, and I saw the SOP that was written so meticulously, it was written mentioning all the points that was required to be mentioned, required to be explained. So that is where I feel like even my parents, when they read it, they were very confident that this time it might go through, like has a like huge possibility that it will go through. So when we read the SOP, I was like, there's nothing to add or deduct in this because everything is well explained. And if it doesn't happen, then it's not my fault or anybody's fault. It is just, bad luck. But again, like, I saw, like, I was pretty confident that it will go through and it did. So it was.
And what were you doing when you saw the update, ma'am? Was it during night or day? How was the reaction?
So actually, what happened is my it went for review like I think on the 16th of February, and when it went for review last both the times that it went for review, immediately I got a decision. Like it said that it went for review, and within like 5 minutes I got a decision. So I was scared because this time when it went for review, it was 16th, and I got my decision on the 20th. So I
Yeah,
knew the decision is coming, but then I was also very nervous because it is taking a lot of time. So I was waiting, and I think 21st morning I woke up. 20th I think night they gave the decision at 3:45 a.m. And I was sleeping at that point. So I woke up in the morning. I saw there was a notification. So I just opened and like I logged in and I saw that there's original passport request. And I literally screamed out from my room to my mother. I was like, I got my visa, and she's like, open the door, let me see. So yeah, that was like a very I think that moment will always be there in my mind that I
yeah,
got my visa.
yeah.
That was a good experience, very good experience.
Yeah. Many congratulations, ma'am. Very happy that eventually it happened after
Yeah,
those
yeah.
disappointments and time. And I can see that you've also learned throughout the points that you've already mentioned.
Absolutely. I
And
think, yeah, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting, but I think like students who have faced rejection, they have to research so much and go through so many people. I believe I have had conversations with, I think, 4 to 5 consultancies where I have gone and have asked them, and I've not received a good response from them because I felt like they're as clueless as I am. In fact, I had more knowledge than them because I'm constantly seeing videos and I'm constantly trying to figure out the problem. And when first time when I had a conversation with you and you pointed out the problems and you said that we have to work on this, that is exactly what I was looking for. That someone who can tell me that this is the problem, this I have to work on this. And you also said that we could go for project management because that will show career progression for you.
yeah,
So these things were not mentioned by anybody, right? And this experience that I have got, like, I think I can guide people who are going to come to Canada again. I can tell them because I have friends around me who also want to go. So I
yeah.
have, like, that experience that I can guide them so that they don't have to face the same thing that I have faced.
Right, right. You can definitely counsel, people, students who are definitely
Exactly.
thinking, and yeah,
Exactly.
you know
Absolutely.
everything in and out, like what is to be
Yeah.
done and what not, and you learn it very quickly. So that's great. Many congratulations, ma'am. That's all I would say.
Thank
I'm
you.
very happy.
Thank you.
Eventually,
Yeah, I'm too. I'm really thankful, and I think I'll be in touch with Delhi Immigration Services for my future, requirements as well,
yeah,
because I am not going to anybody else anymore. I don't trust anybody else.
yeah, no problem. Most welcome
Yeah,
anytime, ma'am. Most welcome, and thank
yeah,
you very much for taking time to
no
share your
problem.
journey. and I'm very happy. And I wish you all the best for your next step. Any assistance you need, any guidance you need, please feel free to connect. You
Absolutely, absolutely. I'll keep emailing you. I'll keep spamming you.
know, you're most welcome. You're most welcome. All right. Take care.
All right.
Have a good
Take
day.
care. Bye bye.